Have you ever met someone important unexpectedly and not been prepared? Perhaps someone from a company you want an internship at, or a person that has a lot of connections and resources? Well, it can be hard to bring everything, everywhere, all the time. But here are a few essentials that you should always have that will give you an edge on getting your foot in the door with them. The first item you should always have on you is a personal business card. There are different templates you can use, and you can design them for free on several websites. This is one of my old cards for reference. You always want it to be aesthetically pleasing and includes your name and contact information, as well as some details about what you do. I also like to include a small headshot so my potential contacts have an easier time remembering me. The last element I like to include is a QR code that links to either a PDF version of my resume, my personal website, or my LinkedIn profile. You can easily keep these cards in your wallet and hand them out anytime you meet anyone of importance. Whether you should link the QR code to your personal website, your LinkedIn profile, or your resume depends on your major and experience. For example, if you are into graphic design, you may want a personal website to showcase your work. The same applies if you are in engineering and have digital projects you would like to display. Just be sure to watermark your work beforehand. Additionally, these websites can be easy to build and are relatively inexpensive to maintain. About Me sections on personal websites are also an impressive way to give potential connections more information about you. However, this information can also be conveyed through your LinkedIn profile. Therefore, if you do not have any projects that you would like to show or do not want to create a personal website, the LinkedIn profile is probably the better way to go. Your last option for the QR code is to link a PDF version of your resume. This is best when you are giving your card to potential employers. If you do not want to use a QR code, then you should always have a PDF version of your resume saved on your phone. While each resume is supposed to be tailored to a specific job opportunity, I find that having a general resume and PDFs of all of my different resumes have been very beneficial for making connections. This will allow you to email the appropriate resume to your new connection on the spot. All you have to ask at the end of the conversation is, I have a copy of my resume on me. Is there any chance I could email it to you later so we can reconnect later on? If they say yes, you can have them put their email into your phone and then email it to them immediately after the conversation ends. They will be impressed with your preparedness. And now you have their email to follow up with them in the future. And chances are that if they say no, they will give you a connection for somebody else who will be happy to take your information. Finally, the last and most important element that you should always have on hand is a general mental outline of a personal pitch. Before you can give someone your business card or resume, you need to introduce yourself. A personal pitch should have 5 key elements: an introduction with your name, a brief line about your work or educational background, a connection between what you do and who your connection is, an ask, and a closing. You want to keep this brief. Under a minute is ideal. You also want to practice hitting these points in a conversational setting because you will likely be giving this pitch as you conduct a conversation with someone. Don't forget that each connection is different, so you will want to adjust your pitch depending on the person and situation. Showing preparedness is key to proving your dependability. So use these tips to make a good impression. If you see someone that has an opportunity or connection that could fit you and your needs, make a connection with them and get your foot in the door. Good luck, Mountaineers!